welcome to the Outlet Podcast channel. My name is Gazy, and I'm the host of Guys Only. And this will be another segment for the series called Guys Only. And on this episode, I want to talk about good problems. In life, you're going to have hard problems. Things that test you, that call to question your character, your ability to organize, etc. And those will be, those can either come in via an antagonistic way, or they could be good. They could be business opportunities. They could be, invitations to attend certain educations, educational institutions. So it's like, what do you do in that situation? Well, you have a good problem, right? Well, take a breath, breathe, and think about it. Take a breath and think back. I got a lot of people looking at me because I'm talking into the webcam or my cell phone. Take a breath and look back. Why? Because you might be like emotionally stimulated. You might be not yourself. Like, you might be, here, let me get out of the sunlight. I'm trying to park. You might not be in the right frame and the right mindset. So take a step back so you can analyze the situation as clearly as you possibly can. I've come into a highly lucrative situation. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I've come into a highly lucrative situation, but it requires a bit of preparation. It requires a lot of planning, a lot of time management. There's some sacrifices I'm gonna have to do. Sacrifices such as my personal time. I might have to come home a lot later, go into work at like 6 in the morning and then leave at 7 at night. But it can double what I've been making. And, so these are good problems. You might have some good problems going on in your life. And I've just been trying to come up with advice for myself, and I want to share what I've been thinking about. Alright, Noah, whether you believe in Christianity or not, whether you're a Christian or not, there's a story in the Bible, whether you believe it or not, of a man. God talked to a man. God said, I'm gonna flood the entire earth, and I'm gonna save you, and I want you to put your family on this ark. Noah didn't know what an ark was. There's no idea. They didn't know what arks were, what a boat was. At that point in history, human history. And God, at that moment, God started educating Noah. God was like, all right, Noah, here, I want you to build this ark. You build it this big. You build it with these materials. These are the measurements. These are the types of animals. This is what you're going to do. This, that, and the third. It's like God gave him like an itemized list. God gave him like an itemized list. And Noah just had to have faith. So, and then everything came all of a sudden. So, with you and with myself, what we need to do is make an itemized list. Whether God will tell you or whether you need to do it yourself, that's something you need to have regardless. You plan it out, figure it out, do the math. Princeton doesn't want to give you Princeton wants you to go to their school for mathematics, but you want to go to Yale for science. Figure it out. What industry do you want to be working towards? I don't know. And then you make a proper decision. LeBron James is going to retire very, very soon. He's going to retire very soon because he got into the NBA when he was 18. He's a multi-millionaire. And he deserves it. LeBron James, if you're watching, I just want to applaud you and say congratulations for an amazing career. And thank you very much for giving back to your communities and all these charities that you've done. Great job, LeBron. If you have like, but he's gonna. The issue is that he retired soon. He made the proper decision that he saw was right. Entered into the NBA. Is up there when it comes to scoring. Won a couple championships, I think. Right? I think he won some. Yeah, he won like 2, I think. So he got a couple rings. So then that's it, right? I mean, what else is there? Apart from probably just making your own shoe line and enjoying your own money. But for those of us who are not LeBron James, for those of us who are trying to figure out what to do, well, just take a step back and plan. Write it all down. Don't try to. I'm trying to do all my problems up here, and I can't. So I got to write it all down. So you should do the same. Write your problems down. Write possible solutions, probable solutions that require a lot of your strength, a lot of your effort. Write it all down and see if it's worthwhile undertaking. Remember, it's a good problem to have. It's actually something you should be very thankful for. If the toughest decision you got to make is whether to go to Harvard or Yale, or Harvard, Yale, or Princeton, or I don't know, Duke, some other high-ranking university in the country, well, congratulations. That's a good problem. Whether you're trying to decide whether to buy the girl of your dreams a $2,000 or a $2,500 engagement ring, that's a good problem. If you're trying to decide what kind of house you are going to buy with $300,000, that's a good problem. There are good problems, but you need to be a good administrator of the problems. Yeah. Apart from that, as a man, because this is the guys only segment, as a man, you got to be able to do that. Girls like it when you can be decisive. No one likes an indecisive person at all, in general. If you're indecisive, you suck. Because no one likes an indecisive person. Like, you're always trying to make decisions, and like, you're the last one. You've been to Chili's 30,000 times, and you always come down to the sampler. You either want you either do want the sampler or the fajitas. That's it. So that's all you get. Now you're trying to decide. Come on, bro. Make the decision. That's all you get. Or if you're like one of those sampler people who gets to pick 3, and you already know the 3 you want, but you're like, pick 3. Pick the 3 already. You know what you want. The website's there. You could have gone on the website and figured out what you want. But now the whole table has to wait on you. Everybody's waiting on their orders. They're already filling up on drinks because you don't know. And some of the drinks, let me tell you, are not free to refill. So now people are wasting money because you don't know if you want mozzarella sticks. Soundcloud, I did an episode that mozzarella sticks are the greatest appetizer. I challenge you, I defy you to find a better appetizer than mozzarella sticks. Bring it on. Outlet Podcast on Facebook, facebook.com/Outlet Podcast. I defy you. Mention to me another great appetizer that can dethrone mozzarella sticks. I dare you. Mozzarella sticks are amazing. If you're trying to decide whether you want mozzarella sticks or a side salad, you got a good problem, bro. It's easy. It's a good problem. Mozzarella sticks. AD all day, bro. So hit me up. Find me on facebook.com/Outlet Podcast. On Twitter, I'm at Outlet Podcast. Right here, comment below. Mozzarella sticks, great problems. On iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher Radio, and Blubrry, you can find me there. And yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I like seeing that people are watching. It's pretty cool. So thank you guys. God bless. Connect and recharge.